Hello.
Hi, and welcome to That's English.
In today's programme, we're going to watch another episode of Park Hotel.
In this episode, we're going to talk about health, la salud, health, and we'll pay a visit to the doctor. Let's watch. But first, look at this question.
She had an accident. What was the accident?
What was the accident?
Good morning, Mr. Styles. Oh dear, what's the matter? Are you feeling okay?
No, I feel terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you must go to the doctor.
No, I don't need to go to the doctor. I could go to the pharmacy and buy some medicine. I don't like doctors.
Mr. Styles, you're ill. You must go to the doctor. I can make an appointment for you.
Do I have to go?
Yes, you have to go.
I've got a sore throat, my head aches, and I'm sneezing. I've got a cough too. Yes, I don't feel well.
You must go to the doctor and get some medicine. Hello, is that the Daisy Hill Doctor's Surgery? Can I make an appointment to see a doctor, please? I'm calling from the Park Hotel. 9:30. Yes, that's fine. Thank you.
What's your name, please?
Mr. Styles, I've got an appointment at 9:30.
I'm sorry, computer says no. The 9:30 appointment is for Mr. Park.
No, my name is Mr. Styles. I'm staying at the Park Hotel.
Computer says no. The 9:30 appointment is for Mr. Park.
OK, can I make an appointment to see Dr. Young, please?
No problem. 9:45?
Perfect. Thank you. What's the matter? What happened to you?
I fell off my bike. I'm okay now, but I broke my arm and hurt my back.
Oh dear.
And I twisted my ankle. And I've got a terrible pain in my neck.
Really?
Yes. And I cut my head and my hands.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. What's the matter?
I've got a terrible cold.
Bless you.
Bless you. Good morning.
We'd like some chewing gum. I'm trying to give up smoking.
No thanks. I smoked for 20 years. I gave up 10 years ago. I feel great now.
Bless you.
Thank you. Well, at the moment I'm feeling terrible.
Oh, yes. I stopped smoking last year. Chewing gum, yoga, exercise, alternative medicine, hypnosis. I tried a lot of treatments. Hypnosis was really good.
I'm taking vitamins.
I was depressed. I got really fat. I felt terrible.
Great.
You must give up, you know. It's a terrible habit.
I know. What's the time?
9:30.
Mr. Park? Is Mr. Park here? OK, Mr. Styles?
That's me.
Poor man.
It's hard to stop smoking. And what happened to the lady? Do you remember the question?
She had an accident. What was the accident?
I fell off my bike.
That's right. She fell off her bike.
And do you remember what she hurt? ¿Dónde se hizo daño?
She hurt her arm and her back.
Se torció el tobillo y le duele el cuello. She twisted her ankle and she's got a pain in her neck.
Y también se hizo unos arañazos en la cabeza y en las manos. and she cut her head and her hands. OK, let's stop talking about accidents. Do you remember? Chris didn't want to go to the doctor.
But he went to the doctor thanks to Flora. Watch.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you must go to the doctor.
Do I have to go?
Yes, you have to go.
Vamos a ver cómo hablamos de cosas que tenemos que hacer. Obligaciones. Expressing obligation.
We use must and have to express obligation.
For example, you must eat healthy food. Ashley, you must eat healthy food, not chocolate.
Remember, must is a modal verb, un verbo modal, y va seguido de un infinitivo sin to.
Y no se añade S en la tercera persona del singular.
So we say, Chris must go to the doctor.
Here's an example with another verb. Have to. Please wait until the doctor calls your name.
In other words, you have to wait until the doctor calls your name.
Fíjate cómo preguntamos con must y have to. Do I have to go to the doctor? Must I go to the doctor?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you. When a person sneezes, we say, bless you. Nathan, are you okay?
I don't feel great.
I think maybe he's got flu, la gripe, or a chest infection, una infección respiratoria.
Flu? A chest infection?
Maybe. You need a painkiller, un analgésico. Painkiller. Vamos a ver la segunda parte del episodio.
Do you remember Mr. Doolan? He's trying to give up smoking.
Can you answer this question? Dr. Young gives Mr. Doolan some advice to stop smoking. What should Mr. Doolan do?
Yes. What should Mr. Doolan do?
Come in.
Are you Dr. Young?
Yes. Take a seat. Now, how are you feeling today, Mr. Styles?
I've got a sore throat, a headache, and a cough.
Right.
And I've got pain in my knees and ankles. I think I've got flu, possibly pneumonia.
I need to take your temperature. OK, Mr. Styles. The bad news is that you have got a temperature.
Oh dear.
But the good news is you haven't got flu or pneumonia.
Oh, good.
You've got a chest infection. I'm writing a prescription for some antibiotics. You can take painkillers for your headache, and you must also go to bed and drink a lot of water.
Thank you.
So how are you today, Miss Armstrong?
I feel okay. Well, not really. My neck hurts here when I do this. Ouch!
I'm worried about you, Mr. Doolan. I know you're trying to stop smoking. How are you? How are you feeling at the moment?
It's very difficult. I'm very anxious. And I can't sleep. I feel depressed. And I'm very stressed.
OK, anxiety, insomnia, stress and depression? Why? What's the matter?
Because I need a cigarette. I think about smoking all the time.
No, Mr. Doolan. You mustn't smoke. It's very unhealthy. Do something else. You can do some sport and eat some fruit. That's healthy.
But I don't like fruit and I hate sports.
Oh dear.
Hello, Mr. Styles. Did you see the doctor?
Yes, I saw Dr. Young. She's a very good doctor. She gave me a prescription. Now I have to go to bed and drink some water.
Good idea. Would you like to have a cup of tea in your room?
No. Okay, I'm going.
Good morning, Mr. Styles. How are you today?
I feel fine now, thank you. How are you?
I feel okay.
Right, you must take the day off.
But
Go on. You mustn't work when you're not well. You have to go to bed, drink a lot of water, and have a good rest.
Oh dear. I'm worried about Flora.
And now it's time to answer the question.
What should Mr. Doolan do?
Do something else. You can do some sport and eat some fruit. That's healthy.
Dr. Young's advice was that Mr. Doolan should do some sport and eat some fruit.
Dr. Young is a really good doctor. She shows concern for her patients.
Sí, hemos visto cómo la doctora muestra interés y preocupación por sus pacientes, showing interest and concern. Watch.
I'm worried about you, Mr. Doolan. I know you're trying to stop smoking. How are you? How are you feeling at the moment?
What a lovely doctor.
Yes, she showed concern for her patients. She said, I'm worried about you. Estoy preocupada por usted. And how are you feeling? ¿Cómo se encuentra?
And Flora and Mr. Styles also showed their concern. Watch.
oh dear, what's the matter? Are you feeling okay?
What's the matter? What happened to you?
They asked, what's the matter? ¿Qué le pasa? Now, let's try that here.
Good morning, Mr. House. How are you today? Are you feeling okay?
Well, Doctor, I've got a sore throat and a cough. And I can't sleep.
I'm worried about you, Mr. House. You're very unhealthy. I can give you a prescription. You have to take vitamins and antibiotics and aspirin. And...
Oh, can I go home? I feel terrible.
Bless you.
Thank you. To finish, we asked this question to different people. Do you remember the last illness you had?
Yes, it was malaria, so I do remember that quite well. Yeah.
The illness they had just recently was, just a regular cold.
Quite recently I felt sick.
I'd say probably just the cold or flu, really.
The last illness, swine flu.
swine flu, gripe porcina. Tuvo que ser horrible.
Yes, even regular flu is bad. When I had flu, I was in bed for a week.
Well, was that flu or was it just a cold? Un catarro?
It was proper flu. Well, that's all we have time for now. Goodbye.
See you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.